Okay. So, this is Dracula. The movie synopses of it. Okay, so it begins with, what's that bitch's name? It begins with Dwight Fry's character, and he is going to Dracula's castle to make sure that he gets all his papers signed, because he's moving to England from Transylvania. And so he's going over there, you know, and people are like, you shouldn't go there because he's a vampire and shit. And he's just like, this isn't real. But this old lady gives him a little necklace, and it's like a cross necklace because vampires don't like crosses. Okay, so he goes on a little carriage thing. They're like, but so they get there, and they drop him off. They're like, this is as far as we can drop you off because we're not going to go anywhere near that castle because it's creepy because there's vampires that live there. And so they drop him off, and Dracula is riding this little carriage with a horse. He's dragging the carriage because horses used to drag carriages back then. And so they're going up. They're like winding because it's like the stereotypical castle, like on this big mountain. Okay, so they're going, and then Dwight Fry's character. I can't believe I can't remember his name. I feel dumb. Anyway, they're going up the hill, and he looks out. He's like, driver, you know, can you go slower? Because you're messing up my mood. And so he looks out, and it's a bat. Like, there's a bat, like, on top of where the horse is. The bat's like, yeah, I'm a bat. But I'm really Dracula, just, like, disguised as a bat. And so then he gets to Dracula's castle, which is, like, your stereotypical castle, which is pretty dope. And he, like, no one even answers the door. He, like, goes up. I don't even think he knocks. He just goes up to the door, and it opens. And it's like, why would you enter somewhere that creepy? Like, I don't know. Like, the door is, like, one of those ridiculous big doors, too. It's, like, ridiculous. It's like a NASA door. But, he goes in this big creepy castle, and there's, like, big spider web and stuff. And Dracula comes down. He's, like, wearing a cape, and he's looking all gothic. And he's like, you know, I bid you welcome. I'm Dracula, bitches. And so he's like, come up. And he goes up to his room. And he's like, sign these papers. We need to get you to England, get you a house, and blah, 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 whatever. And so as he is like doing the paper stuff, he gets a cut on his finger. And he starts bleeding. He starts like sucking it. And Dracula's like, And, like, he tries to, like, go to him, because he, like, obviously, like, sees blood. He's like, oh, my God. But then, like, there's a cross. So he's like, I'm not going to mess with this guy, because he has a cross. And then, after that, Dracula leaves, and his 3 horror maid people come in. They're, like, his servants. And Renfield, like, opens the door, because he doesn't even, like, realize his bitches, like, are in his room. Whatever. And he answers, like, this door. It's this bat. He faints because of a bat. It's like, really? You're gonna faint because of a bat? Like, what?